Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Veteran Mountain Man, and we're going to be talking about something that's just absolutely amazing. So, I was bouncing around the internet and I came across a couple of news articles from yesterday about a reporter for the Washington Post, Dana Milblanc, and this person has declared that she is suffering, or he is suffering from some sort of new mental illness, or new illness he's calling Trump hypertensive unexplained disorder. Now, he's claiming that anytime the Trump administration makes an announcement, his blood pressure skyrockets, and that he's got extreme fatigue. He's also showing symptoms of depression. And according to Milblanc, he's been the pinnacle of health for years. And apparently he claims his doctor's on board with this diagnosis. And this right here is just an example of the lunacy of the liberal left. I mean, this guy is trying to create a new disorder to explain why he's under typical stress. Many of the conservatives were in this kind of hypertensive stress the entire time President Obama was in command, and every time he announced one of his new absurd programs, we all felt our blood pressures rising. Well, now he's in the exact opposite situation, and he's realizing it's not as comfortable as he thought it was. And yet, he somehow seems to think that it's all about Trump, and less about the fact that he's polarized his own mind and is literally making himself sick. What he needs to do is step back, unplug a little, and try to find other ways to deal with the stress. Instead, what he's doing is he's literally driving himself crazy. And it just seems that we're seeing more and more of this out of the left, and it's kind of sad, actually, and it's very dangerous. This kind of stuff can literally kill you when you let this run amok. So we need to do something about this, part of which is not playing into their delusion. This should have never been published, and the reason I'm talking about it is specifically to use this as an example, because this kind of delusion would have been treated with serious therapy 15 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago. He would have been institutionalized. But now it's news in an opinion article piece. And it's given serious credence. And I mean, I've seen like 12 different websites having this story. It's insane. This guy is insane. I don't know how he's maintained his ability to be a Washington Post, journalist, but apparently he's not as healthy as he thinks he is. And maybe he just needs to shut the hell up and listen to the rest of the country instead of trying to create new news. Let the news come to you. Don't try to create it. Otherwise, you get crap like this. Well, thank you all again for joining me. I just had to point out this mainstream media fail. Once again, upvote and follow me here on VidMe, or you can catch me on BitChute or all of the social media listed down below in the description. Also, in a link to the description, in a link in the description is the article from the reporter, Mr. Milblanc, and you should be able to read everything he talks about, including his his hypothesis test that was a longitudinal study that he did on himself, which is not valid medicine. Thank you all, and have yourselves a great day.